Hi everyone, I'm Brittany and I am the teen librarian here at Kokomo-Howard County Public Library. Today I am going to be showing you how to make a paper flower for your paper flower bouquet. Each kit will come with 4 of these metal stems, 7 book pages, a glue stick, and an assortment of fake flowers so that you can add them to your bouquet. Something that you might need before we get started is a pair of scissors and possibly a pen. So to get started, we are going to cut down one of our pages. We're going to trim off this excess blank space over here. And I like to save my scraps for later. And you want to try to get it as straight an edge as possible, but it is not the end of the world if it's a little crookedy. And we'll cut this down as well. All right. Next we are going to, so you have this rectangle, we are going to fold it in half. And then we are going to cut it. And for one flower, you need 3 of these halves. As you can see, I've already cut 2 out, so I'm going to set this one aside, and we're going to work on our third petal. So after we've fold in half and cut it, we are going to fold this into a triangle. It doesn't matter if you go the long edge or the short edge. We just to get so it'll end up looking something like this, and you'll have this edge off right here. You'll want to cut that. Add it to the rest of my scraps. Right, and then you're going to take this triangle and you're going to fold it in half once. And then along this edge that is open, you're going to fold it in half again. So that you've got this shape here. And then you're going to cut a curve from this corner to this edge. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. And then you're going to want to cut a very small hole here down at the bottom. Alright. And then when you open it up, it looks like something like this. So you're going to want to do this 3 times. And then with each different flower shape you've cut out, you're going to want to cut out some of the petals. So for our first one, we cut out 1 petal and we saved that here. For the second one, we cut out 2 petals, saved as well. And for this one, we're going to cut out 3 petals. So we're going to cut right here. 1, 2, 3. All right. That will go here. Now, I like to keep my flowers arranged from the smallest to the biggest because that'll make it easier when you are putting them onto your stem. So I'm going to put the scissors away. We're going to take our stem and we are going to take our smallest petal, which is this singular petal we got here. What you'll want to do for this one is give it a little bit of a curve, maybe rub it on the edge of the table. And then we're going to take your glue stick, and I'm going to go ahead and just glue all of the inside of this petal. And then I'm going to take the stem and I'm going to do my best to wrap this around this top edge here. You can see we kind of have a little bit of a hook. Let's see if we can get that rolled up. Very nice. Bring it to the top. And that's the beginning of our flower. we'll take our next one, which is the 2 petals. And as you get bigger, you just kind of want to fold it along its petals like that. So I'm going to take this petal and my glue. We're going to glue this side of things. And you're just going to want to curve that in a little bit. You could also always curve it around the stem as well. If you find curving it this way is a little bit more difficult. And then you're going to bring it up from the bottom of the stem. And it's going to nestle in here. And now that I have a little bit more of a base, I'm going to use some more glue just to try and get that nice and secured on here. Down, there we go. Okay. Then we take our 3 petals, and I'm just gonna glue this petal right here. Going to fold that one over as well, from petal to petal. And this is why when we were cutting our initial petals, we wanted a very small hole at the bottom. That way it's not falling off of the stem. Okay. I might just put a little bit of glue on the paper and the stem itself, just to try to adhere it a little bit more. And then we take our 4th petal. And we go petal to petal. There's that. And then we slide it in along the bottom. You can see it's coming along. Take our 5 petals. Just gotta do the same exact thing. And go petal to petal. Kind of try to line them up a little bit. It's alright if it's not perfect. Look beautiful either way. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to this one. Nice and placed up here. This is going to be our last one. This is our 6 petals. And once again, we're just going to go petal to petal, fold it on over, and slide it under the bottom. And there you go. You have made your paper rose. Now if you want to, you can also cover the stem with paper, which I like to do, and that's why we've kept our scraps here. And I am going to cut these into smaller strips just because it's easier to work with. And I'm going to wrap them around my stem. Now you can use other things to wrap around the stem. You can use green paper, you can leave them blank, it's whatever you would like. I'm gonna start with this one, rub it along the glue stick. And we're gonna start here at the top. We really want it to just kind of roll along on its own. Try to keep it tight so it's not making the stem really bulky. Kind of pull it down a little bit. Oh, but not that far down. There we go. And that's how you start wrapping the stem. And try for one with a few more words. So you should be able to make 4 flowers in all, with an extra page in case you make a little mistake, or if you'd rather use that to help decorate. Let's see. And you don't have to worry, no proper books were harmed in the making of these flowers. We actually used ARC pages, so you don't have to worry about us damaging any actual library books. So we're down to there. Then we're gonna glue, I think, 1 or 2 more. We'll see. Just kind of get this to roll on its own, makes it a lot easier. Alright, so it looks like we might need 1 more. So we'll use this one. I think it has a lot of words on it, a lot of letters. And just start rolling it along. Nice, easy, simple. And there you go. You have yourself a fully covered paper rose. You will want to make 4 of these, and then you can either get a jar of your choosing, a vase, or you can grab something like a rubber band, a ribbon, to pull them all together, and you'll use your other assorted flowers and put them together for your own little bouquet. These will go live the first Monday in February. They are specifically for teens, and they will be available at all locations and bookmobiles while supplies last. Thank you.